A Nordic ruin. What say you? Should we investigate?
Out of all the Daedric princes, Sanguine is the only one I would actually consider worshipping. He really understands how to have a good time and knows the importance of alcohol. I quite like Sheogorath too.
With that sword. I wish I could see that well. Strange. Go get my arrows. Strange. Yes?
You wouldn't mind being afraid of spiders.
Fascinating.
I do love causing a stir. Once I started singing at the top of my voice, and someone told me to stop shouting. Then I replied, "Do I look dragonborn or like one of those creepy old guys who live on the mountaintops to you?"
Don't scare me.
Will you?
You taste my sword! I wish you wouldn't take so many risks when you're fighting. Sometimes it scares me. Don't push me. Did you hear that noise? I wonder what it was. I don't know if I like this.
I don't... Wow, you can even move in that armor. It's bigger than you. It must weigh an absolute ton.
Get you.
You're just jealous of my look.
We were a good team. Straight. Well, that's that. Shall we continue? Probably nothing. I can't help it, but I pity the poor souls who cannot rest in peace. Ooh, look over there.
I'm not sure I like the idea of crouching down behind you. If you dare let one go, then you could forget me helping you. Why am I even talking?
Olaf, it is time.
Strange.
I'm not afraid of you. Die!
What's wrong with you? I'm not an enemy.
Arise, Olaf. My vengeance is at hand.
Gonna leave you with a sword. You leave my friend alone, bastard! That's the best. Water, die already! Go get her! I'm gonna nail her with my arrow.
I would admire your courage if I wasn't laughing.
You're as good as dead.
Olaf. Insolent bird.
My sword! You don't scare me! Stop it! You made a big mistake!
I think I need to go to bed after all this thing. Care to join me? Oh, no. I didn't mean, you know. I meant separate. Think I should just stop thing.
They say ruins like these are filled with treasure. Of course, they're filled with traps too.
It's been my honor to perform. If you ask me, this damn rebel...
Welcome to Solitude, home of the arts here in Skyrim. Ah, you've returned. I have to admit I didn't think it would actually be there. Now, let's take a look at this. It is my personal mission to ensure that the Bard's College preserves the great deeds of the past in both poetry and song. Ah, you've returned. How goes the task I gave you? I have to admit, oh no. The copy is incomplete. It's aged to the point that parts are unreadable. And the parts that are readable, well, Bardic verse has come a long way since ancient times. It means I can't read it to the court. Without the verse, I won't be able to convince Elisif of the importance of the burning of King Olaf festival. If she isn't convinced of the festival's importance, then she won't reverse her decision to stop the effigy burning. It means that the burning of King Olaf, which the Bard's College has held for time immemorial, won't be happening. Make it up? That doesn't seem appropriate. I suppose I could copy his style based on what you brought me, but I have no idea what happened in between these verses. Oh, Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenex, a con for the ages. King Olaf was Olaf One-Eye? He famously captured the dragon Numenex and took him to Dragon's Reach. What do we say really happened? I find that highly unlikely, but the court will love it. I'm writing it in. Olaf grabbed power by promise and threat. From Falkreath to Winterhold, they fell to their knees. But Solitude stood strong, Skyrim's truest protectors. Olaf's vengeance was instant, inspired, and wicked. Strange. According to history, Solitude attacked Winterhold, but Asgeir seemed to be saying Olaf reacted. What do we say happened? Oh, that is exciting! I'm sure the court and the Jarl will love it. I'm writing it in now. It has a few final lines, but that's all we needed to add. I need to head to court immediately and present this. You should come.
What's on your mind? All right then.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. A letter. Not sure who for. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I do hope the court likes the verse. I think we've done an excellent job of recreating it.
This is a nice place, don't you think so?
I do hope the court likes the verse. I think we've done an excellent job of recreating it. I do hope the court likes... I think my voice is ready. I hope we've done this well.
This is an impressive place. Don't you think so too?
Speak to Steer. He can help. Any resident of Solitude can... Queen of Solitude. After 20 years of fighting, she... I'd be glad, and of course... Now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? I'm sorry, but you don't seem to have enough gold to pay for that.
I assume you
Good
are
luck.
here to petition
I'm
for
counting
the
on you.
reinstatement of the burning of King Olaf festival.
I am, Jarl. I wish to present King Olaf's verse from the Poetic Edda, recovered this very day from the Bard's tomb.
You mentioned something that would convince us the festival should take place, but I didn't expect King Olaf's lost verse. Please proceed.
O Olaf, our subjugator, the one-eyed betrayer, death-dealing demon and dragon-killing king, your legend is lies, lurid, and false. Your cunning capture of Numenx, a con for the ages. No shouting match between dragon and man, and no fire or fury did this battle entail. Olaf was Numenx in human form. On moonless nights, he would spread wings and sail.
Have you ever read
Olaf
The Lusty
grabbed
Argonian
power by
Maid?
promise and
Sounds
threat.
like my kind of book.
From Falkreath to Winterhold,
Just
they
because
fell
I'm
to
female
their
doesn't
knees.
mean I can't enjoy a nice
But
classy piece of
Solitude
literature.
stood strong.
I've heard it's quite
Skyrim's
intellectually
truest
stimulating.
protectors.
Actually,
Olaf's
I just
vengeance
heard it
was
was stimulating.
instant,
Although I don't think
inspired,
it was the
and
intellectual
wicked. Olaf gave orders, Winterhold disguises, an attack on Solitude, total destruction to follow. His men dressed up and then went out to fight. but they reversed Olaf's orders, much to Winterhold's sorrow. So ends the story of Olaf the Liar, a thief and a scoundrel. We of Solitude commit to the fire. In Solitude, bards train for their service. They also gather each year and burn a king who deserves it.
You have proven your point, Viarmo. The festival is truly a celebration of solitude and a condemnation of false kings.
I thank you, and the college thanks you, Jarl.
Furthermore, I believe that such a fine poem deserves some payment of patronage. The college will be generously rewarded.
Oh, thank you yet again. I will make sure our applicant, who was instrumental in recovering the poem, will be well rewarded.
Speak to Steel.
Unbelievable!
He can help.
You have done us a great service here. I can't begin to thank you enough. Soon. These things must be done properly. You will be inducted as part of the festival itself.
Meleron, you
I need you to go speak to Yorn. He was preparing the effigy of King Olaf. Tell him to finish the preparations. The festival is back on!
Be quick.
to Steel.
I have little patience
can
for
help.
mundane concerns.
Scary thing into those
I have so
boots with
very
army
many
and
ways
all
to
the
deal with
weapons at
people.
their command.
Take a look.
Let's be thankful they're half a world away, eh?
Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world ripe with people looking
Speak
to
to
spill
Steel.
your blood.
He can help.
But they should fetch a high price from the Imperial Army.
Right you are.
Was
Elf.
there something you wanted?
Rebels, if they've got enough money.
I'm here.
You're trying my patience.
As always, Lord, your loyalty is a shining example to us all. Sibyl Stentor has a grasp of magical theory that I would never have expected from a human.
We should have the festival soon.
Well, this is fun. You and me just walking around doing stuff to each other. I mean, with each other, but not like that. Like bonding. Not that kind, though.
Ah, the bard to be. Did Viarmo send you? I'll tell everyone we're ready, but we'll start the festival at dusk. Come talk to me after dark. We'll get the festival started when you do. Ah, the bard to be. Great. Looks like you'll be one of us soon. We'll gather outside the college for the burning of King Olaf. Ah, the bard to be. Did Viarmo send you? There's the man himself.
Come on, light the fire.
There. There's the man himself.
Welcome to Solitude, home of the arts here in Skyrim. May song speed you along. Welcome, people of Solitude! We of the Bards College are pleased to be here to celebrate the burning of King Olaf.
I heard you're the reason we get to have these.
Thank you. Without the dedication and hard work of our latest applicant. With the lighting of the effigy, he becomes a full-fledged member of the Bards College. Please welcome our newest bard.
You know, sometimes it really irritates me that you never ask for my opinion. How about going for a ride? It doesn't really matter where to. I just... Good idea.
I think they like you. Yes, congratulations. You are now a full-fledged member of the Bards College. Due to your adventurous nature, several of the college professors have some things they wish you to do.
Surprise!
What's more, Elisif has declared the burning of King Olaf should become a weekly event. And finally, there's the matter of the patronage that Elisif wanted me to give you. You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools. May
Surprise!
song speed you along.
You haven't forgotten about the... Sure.
Welcome to Solitude, home of the arts in Skyrim.
Spiced wine for the winking skeever.
Actually, just a bottle for me today. Thinking of giving it to Vivian.
Sure, Sorex. Just like you did the last one.
The last one was a warm-up.
Yours is the best of the bunch. You should hear
Might
it
as well
say.
have some sweets.
Get your festival meat pies. Work in it, I own it. Well, okay. My father owns the Winking Skeever, but it's the family business, so it'll be mine when he kicks off. I showed up to watch, yeah. I don't know if they were right to execute him for what he did, but I'll tell you something. It couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Listen, Rogvir and I grew up together. It was us, a few others, and Vivian. Vivian Onus. I have no idea why, but one day I told Rogvir I liked her. It was a stupid thing to do. He mocked me incessantly after that. From that point forward, every time Vivian and I were anywhere close to each other, he made sure to humiliate me. He beat me up, dumped meat on my head, anything he could get away with. Once he even slipped a beehive into my bed. We were children, sure, but Rogvir never outgrew that immaturity or his cruelty. So any talk about him being an honorable Nord? Pure folly. I said a free meat pie, as in one. Here's yours.
Come on, light the fire.
Perfection takes dedication, after all. Yes, well, see that you keep at it. That is all. Congratulations on getting the festival Larina. That fool student of mine stole my flute and sold it to some necromancer. I just got a ransom note for it. That flute has been handed down for 17 generations. Well, don't just stand there. Go get my flute! Apparently, Larina told him some story about the flute being able to make the dead dance. It's just a flute. A really old and valuable flute, but just a flute. Now you can say you've met the most talented bard in all of Skyrim.
People seem to think all Nords are racist, but surely that itself is racist.
You've done well
I'm
by
not
restoring our
racist.
festival.
Though I just don't like the Jeeps. Or Argonians.
Burn the king!
Or elves.
What's so good about it?
It's very cold in here.
Yes? Did you want something? Okay then.
not only awesome. It's downright ugly as well. I see that you have a copy of the...
Sure.
As you wish.
Shall we continue?
You don't see as many Khajiits about these days. I guess they must have gone elsewhere. Do you get it? Elsewhere? Elsewhere?
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Rift. How did you do that?
Feel free to make requests.
You look thirsty. Well, if you say so.
Good idea.
It's been my honor to perform at the Blue Palace on many occasions. That's it! Wonderful! I knew I could count on you. I don't have any money to give you, but I can show you a few tricks I learned playing for the Winterhold Wizards. Now you can say you've met the most talented bard in all of Skyrim. What do you need, my friend?
You and me, we're the only people around who aren't complete fools. May songs lead you along.
At least that was Panthea says. I bet I'm not half as talented as her. You haven't forgotten about...
Sure.
tried bareback? I didn't like it. It
What
started
is
to
it?
make me a little sore after a while.
Goodbye.
What's with the funny face?
Yes?
I was talking about horse riding.
Hey, watch it!
Voice of the Dragonborn.
Ha! Marty, Pelly, my dear. Oh, I couldn't. Goes right through me. Besides, I have so many things to do. So many undesirables to contend with. Naysayers, buffoons, detractors. Why, my headsman hasn't slept in 3 days.
You are far too hard on yourself, my dear, sweet, homicidally insane Pelagius. What would the people do without you? Dance, sing, smile, grow old? You are the best septum that's ever ruled. Well, except for that Martin fella. But he turned into a dragon god, and that's hardly sport. You know, I was there for that whole sordid affair. Marvelous time. Butterflies, blood, a fox, a severed head, and the cheese to die for.
Yes, as you've said countless times before.
Harumph! Well then, if you're going to be like that, perhaps it's best I take my leave. A good day to you, sir. I said good day!
Yes, go. Leave me to my ceaseless responsibilities and burdens.
How rude! Can't be bothered to host an old friend for a decade or two. Pelagius the Third. Now, surely even you know about Pelagius's decree. On his deathbed, and this was inspired, he forbade death! That's right! Death! Outlawed! Inside the mind of Pelagius, silly. Oh, is it your first time? Really? Oh, what kind of message? A song? A summons? Wait, I know! A death threat written on the back of an Argonian concubine. Those are my favorites. Well, spit it out, mortal. I haven't got an eternity. Actually, I do. Little joke. But seriously, what's the message? Were you now? By whom? Wait! Don't tell me. I want to guess. Was it Molag? No. Little Tim. The Toymaker's son, What? The ghost of King Lysandas? Or was it one? Yes! Stanley! The talking grapefruit from Passwall! Ha! I'm wrong on all accounts, aren't I? Ha! No matter. Honestly, I don't want to know. Why ruin the surprise? But more to the point, do you, tiny, puny, expendable little mortal, actually think you can convince me to leave? Because that's crazy! You do realize who you're dealing with here. Jolly good guess. But only half right. I'm a mad god. The mad god, actually. It's a family title. Gets passed down from me to myself every few thousand years. Now you can call me Anne-Marie. But only if you're partial to being flayed alive and having an angry immortal skip rope with your entrails. If not, then call me Sheagorath, Daedric, Prince of Madness. Charmed. Now that's the real question, isn't it? Because honestly, how much time off could a demented Daedra really need? So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave. That's right, I'm done. Holiday complete. Time to return to the humdrum day-to-day. On one condition. You have to find the way out first. Well, good luck with that. Ha! I do love it when the mortals know they're being manipulated. Makes things infinitely more interesting. Care to take a look around? This is not, I dare say, the Solitude Botanical Gardens. Have you any idea where you are? Where you truly are? Welcome to the deceptively verdant mind of the Emperor Pelagius III. That's right! You're in the head of a dead, homicidally insane monarch! Now, I know what you're thinking. Can I still rely on my swords and spells and sneaking and all that nonsense? Sure, sure. Or you could use the Wabbajack! Huh? Huh? Didn't see that coming, did you? Do you mind? I'm busy doing the fish stick. It's a very delicate state of mind. You've headed down the path of dreams. Unfortunately for you, Pelagius suffered night terrors from a young age. All you need to do is find something to wake our poor Pelagius up. You'll find his terrors easy to repel, but persistent. Something to crow about. With Pelagius up and about, you're moving right along. We'll both be home in no time.
Huh?
whole place with miserable people. But after a few drinks, you don't really notice.
I'm busy doing the fish stick. Ah, good. Good! No more barking at all hours and chewing up my slippers. Damn good idea. We're not talking about Barkus, are we? Bravicus Vile's dog? Oh. Oh, that's right. Pelagius. Yes. Yes, now I recall. Oh, well done. Well done. Now, keep Ah! Now this is a sad path. Pelagius hated and feared many things. Assassins, wild dogs, the undead, pumpernickel. But the deepest, keenest hatred was for himself. The attacks he makes on himself can be seen here fully. They're always carried out on the weakest part of his fragile self. The self-loathing enhances Pelagius' anger. But his confidence will shrink with every hit. You must bring the two into balance. Here we go. Here we go. No! Wonderfully done. Pelagius is finally ready to love himself and continue hating everyone. Here we go. Just give up. You can't win. Do you mind? I'm so happy for you. My, what a burden to have carried. But you've done it. You've conquered your own inner demons. Bravo. You didn't mean yourself. You meant Pelagius. Well, same congratulations apply. Just, for what you did for the insane emperor. Conquering paranoia should be a snap after that ordeal. Oh, good choice! Well, good for me. I find everyone being out to get you so terribly entertaining. You might find it less so. You see, Pelagius' mother was, well, let us say, unique. Although I suppose, in the grand scheme of things, she was fairly average for a septim.
A word of advice. Never buy a used copy
Wielded
of the
fear
last
like a
Livonian
cleaver.
Maid. The covers are
Did she
always
wield a
worn and the
cleaver and
pages
make
stuck
people
together.
afraid? I never get that part
I
right.
just don't get it. I swear, there
but she
must be
taught
some
her
kind of
son
conspiracy.
well. Pelagius learned at a very early age that danger could come from anywhere, at any time, delivered by anyone. The objective here is simple, you simpleton. Use your Wabajak to defeat the enemy, while they do the same. Oh, I thought you'd never figure it out! With the threat gone, Pelagius is under the delusion that he's safe, which means you've helped him out. Sort of. And we're that much closer to home. Do you mind? I'm busy doing the fish stick. It's a very delicate state. Pelagius the third now. Surely even you know. Fixed is such a subjective term. I think treated is far more appropriate, don't you? Like one does to a rash, or an arrow in the face. Ah, but no matter. Heartless mortal that you are, you've actually succeeded and survived. I am first to honor my end of the bargain. So, congratulations. I've been known to change my mind. So, go. Really. Pelagius Septim III, once the mad Emperor of Tamriel, now so boringly sane. I always knew he had it in him. Well, I suppose it's back to the Shivering Isles. The trouble Haskell can get into while I'm gone simply boggles the mind. Let's make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Clothes, check. Beard, check. Luggage. Luggage. Now, where did I leave my luggage?
Master, you've taken me back. Does this mean we're going home? Oh, happy times. I can't wait to...
Yes, that's quite enough celebration. Let's send you ahead, shall we? As for you, a little mortal minion, feel free to keep the Wabbajack as a symbol of my... I'll just take the damn thing. You take care of yourself now.
It was at the College of Winterhold that I learned this spell that made people naked.
We can share a
It has
strawberry
definitely
tart.
got to be my favorite.
Ta-ta!
It was all my idea, of course. Oh, I can show you if you like. Whoa, calm down. So you have the Wabbajack, huh? Sounds interesting. I wonder what crazy stuff this staff can do. I bet it doesn't make people naked, though. I'm all ears. Well, not literally, of course. Yes? Did you want something? All right, then.
Welcome to war. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Good doing business with you.
I see that you have a cop.
Sure.
As you wish. Of course. Sure. All right. Anytime.
We've got small weapons. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Mm-hmm.
Ah, hell. An archer, eh? I've got just what you need. Thank you very much for your business.
Old friend, patron of the great clan battle.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything's... Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Do come back.